Hi, this is DH Dunn, and I'm here to ask myself a very basic question. Can I lope 10 days in the challenge I decided to call Park Ranger, but has a lot of ambiguity to it, but it's still fun. We're gonna get back into it. More of a leave no trace challenge, but yeah, so we're down here in Ravine of all places. And I went down here to get the stem. I don't think I have enough stamina to get back up, but I do think if I sleep an hour or two, then I should be all right. Hopefully the weather doesn't change. I get too cold. I hope everyone is doing well today. And decided to get back into it. I'm really enjoying this. You know, I'm having a lot of problems with the fact that I didn't name it right, but I am having a great time with this just kind of concept of kind of flowing through the world without impacting it is very cool. All right, we're gonna head back out. The weather has in fact changed. We do not have that far to go. And I understand that, you know, when the challenge isn't that well defined, then it's hard for people to know, well, is he following the rules? Is he not following the rules? What are his options? How do I do this myself? And, you know, sometimes that's, you know, when you do a YouTube every day, every now and then you take the cake out of the oven when it isn't done yet. And this one wasn't quite finished baking. But this is where we went. And I'm still having a good time with it. You could call it the Leave No Trace Challenge, maybe. I'm open to suggestions both on naming and on rule quantification. We could always go back and do this again. Can you get all the way in one shot, please? No, I don't think so. I think I would like to stop. We'll look around here for a minute. We can't take those sticks. Let's get our little climbing meter back. We're actually warm. We could eat something. Got plenty of food. I don't know about those sardines. But, you could eat the crackers. And the other crackers. All right. We are at the top. There's a brief edit there. Every now and then, I'll say something offhand and go, you know what? I think I want that on YouTube. Usually it's something that I feel like reveals too much detail about, you know, someone in my life, or, you know, you don't know, man. You just don't know with the internet. So that is what that edit is for. Every now and then I'll be like, you know what? That's maybe not something you want preserved forever. I always feel like I want to explain whenever there's an edit, though, so that, you know, no one thinks that there's any shenanigans going on. The only shenanigans are my ridiculous shenanigans, not gameplay shenanigans. Why? I personally cannot wrap my head around why you would cheat for fake internet points or whatever, but, you know, people have a lot of things that motivate them through life. And, you know, it's a way to get attention, I guess. But I'm very happy letting you guys see all the stupid things that I do. But, you know, sometimes I worry that people might accuse me of doing the stupid things on purpose. I mean, I do them deliberately, but not with the intention of like, oh, I know the smart play here, but I'm going to do something dumb instead. Like, no, I just do whatever pops into my brain. I don't know what I expected to be here, but I'm sure glad I came. You could say that, like, you should be looting man-made materials, like that scrap. Like, should I be cleaning up that scrap? That's man created that. Maybe. I Lope 10 days as the cleanup crew. I don't know. Guys, we got 1 million more of these to do, so we can do it again. It is October 1st as I am recording this. And October is the Can I Lope birthday month. It will be the 2-year anniversary of this series, which is crazy to think that that could be true. And you might be surprised to know that I have not figured out yet how I want to celebrate that. Last year I did a wheel with all of the different challenges, and every day I had to spin the wheel, and I think that day operate under 2 of those challenges. And I could do that again. That's, you know, that's an option. It's definitely fun. I like that it celebrates, you know, the whole year worth of stuff. I did do a tier list of, I don't think I did this in celebration of the 1-year anniversary, but I did do a tier list of all the different challenges. I could do that again as well. That would be obviously a one-off video, but that might be fun. I have done map tier lists, so I don't really think my opinions have changed much since I did that. Alright, we gotta be on Scoopy watch here. We're barely cold. It seems crazy how warm we've been. Are our clothes that good? It's 10C. I mean, that's decent, but I guess it just hasn't been that cold.
Looks like I've been here a while.
All right, well, we definitely need to sleep. Sure. Sure. I won't use it, but sure. All right. The downside is going to sleep now. I don't know. How close are we on some skills? Nothing too exciting in terms of books. What skill books do we have? Maybe none. Oh, we have the fire. No, this is the carcass book, the gun book. I don't think I care about any of that. All right, let's maybe harvest these hats if we're not going to wear them. Okay, or that one. We can fix the shoes. $78, that's nice. 58, let's fix the socks. Come on, Astrid. I could fix socks. Okay. 94, 82, 68. Let's harvest the t-shirt. See if we can fix this before it gets too dark. Honestly, Astrid, need to send you to seamstress school. That is something I do know how to do. I'm not a seamstress, but I do know how to sew. I think most military guys know how to sew, because you got to sew your patches and stuff on your uniform. All right, we're gonna drink. And sleep 9. I feel the minor need to sneeze. It may not actually happen. All right, we're gonna drink again. Sleep 3.
I need anything right about now.
You're fine. We're gonna go over to the dam, at least for water. Once it's light. Which it is, day 5. Welcome to day 5. Let's not lose our well-fed when we're carrying all of this food. Let's go here. Food menu. That's good. That's good. That's good. The beans are probably fine. Okay, drop any cans. Crouch. Maybe drop these books. Alright, let's go. Scoopy. I feel like Scoopy's been giving me the cold shoulder lately. I haven't seen him in a bit. Anything groovy in here? Probably not. That's great. More soup. I love tomato soup. Pretty much every time I find it, I say that. But it's because it's true. Maybe I'll have soup for lunch today. It's very cold out today. It was super warm during the weekend, and now it's like 45 degrees. Can't win. And it's supposed to be like 80 this weekend when we're gonna see our kids and the grandkiddos, the granddaughters. One time, one of those edits was because I said my granddaughter's name, and that is not my choice to reveal. That is her parents' decision. All right. And I have some water. Am I going to be able to see the water? Festive sweater. And it's better. Everything's better when you're wearing a sweater. Wait. Okay. I really feel like the sweater council should have paid me for that fantastic bit of marketing there. Everything's better when you're wearing a sweater. I mean, come on. That's just like the greatest jingle of all time. Okay, am I not going to be able to see? I can kind of see. What am I looking at here? That's not what I want. I want the bathroom. Okay, fine. We'll just do this. Am I in the bathroom now? Toilet, toilet, toilet. Trail boots. Hell yeah. And a toilet. Take the water. And get out of the bathroom. Here's a door. We can break it down. There should be another toilet in there. Unless they got rid of that. They might have. You know what? The hell with it. Nope, it's still here. Alright, we won't run out of water anytime soon. Let's take a look at these boots. Were they made for walking? I might stick with the sneakers. Yeah, we're fine. Alright, I'm not gonna loot everything. The dam is too exhausting.
Kind of heavy.
I got a comment on Reddit the other day. I'm on the Long Dark Reddit pretty much every day. I don't post there, but I read there. And there was someone complaining about, I think, Will and the stuff that he says. And somebody shouted me out and said, I watched D.H. Dunn and I love the stuff that he says back to the characters. I'm like, oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much. So thank you. Seeing yourself mentioned on Reddit is pretty great. It's pretty amazing. Damn it! Pay attention to what you're doing. 53, and then it's very close to 53. One, two, three. And then like 49. Come on, can't... Oh, it was close. Damn it. Taking way too long on this. And what was in there?
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
You know what? I respect the comedy. I'd rather it was funny than useful, and that was damn funny. Whoa, a sweatshirt. All right. Goodbye, 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 goodbye.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Oh, sure you can. Trick is going to be getting where we want to go. I want to stop at Camp HQ, but I also want to hit the two fire towers, the burned up one and the non-burned up one. Maybe we head for the one of those right now. What do my elf eyes see ahead of me? I always thought that was such a goofy line. I love the Lord of the Rings movies. Fantastic. Legolas, what do your elf eyes see? I don't like that line. It makes you think of his eyes with like little pointy ears on them. I feel bad for Orlando Bloom anytime I watch Lord of the Rings, because I feel like they gave him a lot of exposition dialogue, so he has to explain a lot of things, and he doesn't get to show a lot of his character. Really just his friendship with Gimli, which was the big thing that was in the books too. But you don't learn, you learn less, I think, about Legolas than anyone else in the Fellowship. I haven't really watched the Hobbit movies, and I know he's in them for some reason. So maybe you learn more about Legolas there more, but I really would have liked to see... He's got a nice scene with Aragorn in part 2, Two Towers. I don't know if that's in the extended or not. I only watch the extendeds when I watch them. He gets a few moments. There's a few times he gets to say something that's not necessarily Crabine from Dunland, you know, or like there's a fell voice on the air. Like he does get to say other things, but a lot of what he says is explaining stuff. And so because of that, I don't think Orlando Bloom gets to do a whole lot of like acting. I don't know how much range he has. I only know him from that and the the Pirates movies, and I think I only saw the first one. I've been running down a list of movies I have not seen, and it's quite large. There's a lot of really big movies I've never seen. The other Pirates of the Caribbean movies, John Wick. I've never seen the John Wick movies. Because I kind of stopped going to the movies a long time ago. So my brain keeps, like, going to, like, there you go. Reaction channel.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Because I actually have become quite hooked on movie reaction videos, which I know a lot of people don't like them. Totally fine for you not to like them. For me, it's like watching the movie without having to watch the movie, but also you get that experience of whenever there's something you like, watching that movie, like, one that a lot of them do is Airplane. Like, watching Airplane with a friend who hasn't seen Airplane is so fun. Because you're like, oh, wait till this part comes, you get so excited about it. So that to me is the appeal. It's fun to watch someone having fun. For me. Let's warm up. So yeah, I'm defending my guilty pleasure of reaction videos. Movie reactions is pretty much all I watch. I do watch the Charismatic Voice, which is song reactions, and she's an opera singer. So she does pretty decent, like, vocal dissection, which is very interesting. So she's like a professional, of the field. And then I watch a lot of Popcorn in Bed, which is just a girl who hasn't seen a lot of movies. Then some people are like, no, come on, there's no way she hasn't seen these movies. I don't know. I want to believe, okay? Other people have their pro wrestling. Let me have this. She seems genuine.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
All right, Astrid, do we really need to go to the other two trailers? I feel like we don't. What's going to be in them? Do we have to loot everything? I don't feel like we do. I feel like as a park ranger, we need to get to the ranger stations. I'm all over the map this morning. My brain is like, woo! It's all over the place today. Hey, bunnies. It's like a radio where you're continually messing with the dials, or a radio on Seek. Because radios don't have dials anymore, Dunn. That's like 40 years ago. We used to have to crank our windows down, too. And don't get me started about the vinyl seats on a hot day. Oh my god. Taking your life in your hands getting in the car. My parents had a station wagon, and my sister and I used to ride in the way back, which is the back part of the station wagon with no seatbelts. And we would just be back there as two potential human projectiles while my father drove down, the highway at like 70 miles an hour. Before seatbelt laws. The way back. It was way back there. I really don't want to get this wolf. I don't appreciate this fog at all. Really don't want to get this wolf. All right. No, come on, man. Are you gonna follow me all the way up? You might. Not stinky, am I? No, how could I be? I've never touched anything that would be stinky. Maybe there's like a tree or something I can climb on. He'll go away. This, to me, is my favorite part of this challenge, is dealing with wolves without using any deterrent. Even though I know that's not how a park ranger would be. You still on me? Feels like it, sounds like it. Cut as many tight corners as I can. If I go up here, will I lose you? Sounds like I might have lost you. And then we crouch. Alright, you're nearby though. Alright, we made it. Happy with that.
All I can think about is food.
Armies! I'm kind of surprised they didn't fly away. Dead deer. This thing.
I think I can use
Had
this.
the rope. We'll set up the rope. I'm not gonna mess with the deer. There we go. You can have that. Nothing. Ugh. I don't know if I should be looking for anything up here. I usually go up here. Can you get, like, can I, like... Oh, man, I almost made it. If I made that jump, is there anywhere for me to go? There kind of is. Ah! Alright, I'm only going to try one more time. Sometimes, if I sprint... Ugh. No. Oh, well. Oh, well, we tried.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Oh, you're fine. What's that? Oh, is this the one that's in the cave? The overlook cave? Hmm. Interesting. So I said I wouldn't go to... regretting that decision. Very well, very well. Down we go. If we run into a friend, this could get interesting. Looking for wolf prints. There they are. I don't want to startle him. Ah! I did. He failed to pass to me for half a second, and that's all that saved me. How can I solve this without goading? Hey, buddy. Yeah. Can you do that? Or you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play cards for an hour.
I need to find food.
Kinda hungry. How the hell did I get away with that? Dude, can you please go farther? I can see him. He's right below the windbreak there, the windbreak symbol. Crouching is very powerful, but very slow. He turns, I'm screwed. I'm gonna see if I can do this here. If I would consider it, if it's only snow, then I wouldn't consider it a goat. No. We'll just, trail him. I might pass another hour. I hope he moved. I'm not sure. Sometimes you like duck into a building or something and you like sleep an hour and then you come back out and the bear is right where he was when you ran into the building. It doesn't always work.
I could eat anything right
I'm
now.
committed to the bit though. Highest percentage is these pork and beans. Commit to the bit. I can't see where he is now. I could not have done this in any other weather. So, a ton of luck has been on my side, absolutely. That rock just materialized out of nowhere. I don't dare stand up. I don't dare stand up. If the weather was clearer, I would, but I don't know how far ahead of me he is. Or even worse, if he's turned around and he's coming back this way. There's the sign. I can't get past that. I'm gonna need to cut to the left here, and then maybe I can stand. Looks like the fog is clearing. Yeah, it is. There he is. I don't want to stand up yet. Once I can make this turn, then I can, because I can just walk him to the cabin. Now, okay, that's his tracks. So he went here and then made a sharp right. Oh, come on, man. I thought I got away clean. Different wolf? Man, come on. You don't need this bad. I have left you tons of stuff to eat. I'm not taking anything. Uh-oh. A little disoriented. What have I done? I went the wrong way somehow. You still with me? Yup. Gosh, I am so off course. Where am I? He's not giving up either. He's like, I lost this guy once, I'm not losing him again. I gotta find something. Gotta find somewhere he's not gonna go. If I push this too far, I'm gonna get a sprain. Dude, where are we? Astrid, don't sprain. Why are you charging me? No! No! Clonk! 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 Man, you could see that coming, huh? Crouch. That's it? I only have the one bandage?
Oh, I'm starving.
Really? That's your problem right now? Well, we scared him off, but I'm all disoriented. Thank goodness for the hammer, huh? Trying to get my bearings again. I want to head this way. Yeah. Whew. That wasn't fun. I mean, it was. That was extremely fun, but that's not what Astrid wanted. All right. What is this new devilry? Nothing. Okay, good. Well, that was traumatic. But you know what? We lived through it. We didn't even take that much damage. I tried to, like, juke around, like, trees to see if maybe I could break his pathing that way, but I was pretty confident it wasn't going to work. When did they paint this thing yellow? I don't remember this being yellow. Well, either way, we're gonna pull into here. And what kind of goodies do we have? Some cloth, which I badly need. Gee. Just books, huh? Not really everything I hoped for. We're gonna have to start eating some bad food. Ironically, this is the highest condition of the food. It's the one I probably trust the least. That only has 16, but we've already eaten from it. Is it a new die roll? We eat from it again? I wonder. 29 or 23, go. I have been pushing my luck with food a lot lately. Okay, how'd our clothing do? 73, 99, 79, 92, 81, 84, 94, 95, okay. He took some shots at the, this might not even be damage from him. We're up to 11C on our bonus. 81, 45, go. %, on the jacket. 11C. We don't have any more cloth. There's a pillow. Pillow. Oh yeah, I need a knife to break down the pillow. That's right. Okay, let's just sleep, bastard. Give me a 9. And I think we'll take this save here on a very tension and drama filled episode. I had a great time with this one. If you are enjoying this series, you want to give me the like, comment, subscribe. Those do all really help me. We're almost to day 6. And I'll be back tomorrow with more adventures in the long dark. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, take care of each other, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.